My name is Stefan Skrimshire, and I'm a lecturer in religious studies at the University of Leeds. It's really interesting for me to think about living connections with nature in the context of a museum gallery. I associate museums, especially this one, with some sort of encasing of the past. So mummies, great apes, fossils, artifacts from lost civilizations. All wonders of the world, of course, but something that is essentially passing. There are a lot of conflicting emotions in that for me, like holding the monkey's skull in the workshop we did at Manchester Museum. In my academic work, I'm interested in the way that human societies have imagined the future of the world and over millennia told each other stories about the future. So through positive stories, utopian visions, and also violent and catastrophic stories and apocalypse. Both these things tell us something fundamental about the human. Our connection with nature is essentially bound up in this act of envisioning. Where do we see ourselves going? What is our place in the world that is unfolding? And in my personal life as well, I've been involved in climate activism, and more recently I joined a group who are moving into a low-impact eco-village in the city, where the emphasis will be on affordable, environmentally sustainable housing, very much engaged in the local community. And this, for me, is also essentially about the imagination. The imagination of the future. It is often assumed that only the idea of a looming climate catastrophe would motivate action. But some aspects of environmental action I see actually seem like the unleashing of a much more positive and simpler vision. A sense that a better and simpler way of living on the land, equitably, in community, is not only desirable, but also necessary for our survival. I do think these ideas come at a huge cost, however, since they mean resisting an obsession with control. And so much damage is done continually to our planet, that as well as seeking change, we do need ways to mourn the passing of things that will never return. Species, habitats, homelands, cultures. Yes, we can make changes that will have a huge impact on our quality of life in the future. But also, in a way, there is no return to Eden. No technological miracle will bring us back to a golden age. I was brought up near the Suffolk coast, which will suffer the first major impact of rising sea levels on our island. So when I go back there, I wonder how the imagination of this, the transformation and disappearance of my home, and the thought that these unique ecosystems might one day be experienced only within glass cases, will also shape us as human beings. Will it deepen our sense of place, of reverence? Will it renew a sense of ethics, of living well in the time that remains to us? There, I think we do have a very real choice.